What's up, everybody? How you doing? Check out my band AECYST. We got videos. We got everything at AECYST.com. There's links down in the description. Also, my YouTube channel. Check out there. Go like, comment, subscribe. Watch the video. Support my band. Thank you very much. All right, everybody. So we are here for Banshee's Weapons, the Gunsmith Weapons of this week. We are going to travel to the tower there, and on the way, we're going to hear a word from our sponsor, and I'll see you in the tower. Today's sponsor is BlazingBoost.com. They're one of the best Play with Pros service providers on the market. They provide a completely safe Play with Pros services for games like Destiny 2, Lost Ark, and Apex Legends. They have Nightfalls, raids, and dungeon bundles, weekly discounts, as well as everything else you need to complete in the game. Make sure you check out their website. I'm sure you'll have something that you'd love to do with a pro, completely safe and Sherpa. If you have any doubts, just check out their Trustpilot page with over 32,000 5-star reviews. By the way, here's my discount code, BBJimHas5. It helps me out a lot directly if you buy from the website using my discount code, and you'll save an extra 5%. Thank you, Blazing Boost, for sponsoring this video. All right, we're back to live scene, about to land, so we got one more thing here really quick. Now, I do have hearing damage and tinnitus, and if I did have EARGASM earplugs at the time that I went to the studio and that jerk turned up his volume, I would not have that problem today. So please go check out EARGASM earplugs at EARGASM.com and put in the code AECYST at checkout to save an extra 10% on me. All right, I had to get that stuff out of the way. So yes, please like, comment, subscribe. Go check down below in the description. Click on stuff. Go buy stuff. Thank you, my channel members. Thank you, everybody who donates to the channel. Even little donations help. And buying merch and all that stuff. You guys are all awesome. So thank you, all of you. You guys are great. You keep the channel running. And here we go. So everything else was covered in the weekly reset video. You got to go see that. All Nightfalls and all that kind of jazz. All that stuff's done. This is just Banshee Weapons. And let's go. So we got False Promises, which is an auto rifle. And the recoil direction is 100 straight up. Nice. We have Arrowhead Break, and we have Hammer Forge Rifle to give you some range at the cost of handling. And recoil direction goes down at 86. Outlet Magazine, faster reloads when the magazine is empty. Then armor piercing rounds for a bit more punch and range. Substance. Defeating targets partially reloads the magazine from reserves. That's nice. Sympathetic Arsenal. Reloading after a final blow also reloads stowed weapons. That helps out. And Stability Masterwork. Of course, empty mod socket is on all of them. We have Nezarek's Whisper is a glaive doing arc damage. Recoil direction is 0 and pulls heavily to the right. Okay. So, whatever that means. Super cool accelerator, then lightweight emitter is going to drop your range, and shield duration will give you handling and reload speed. We have appended mag. Accurized rounds will give you a bit more range. Drop one out of the magazine. Then we have Impulse Amplifier. Massively increases projectile velocity, increases reload speed. I like that. Frenzy. Being in combat for an extended time increases damage, handling, and reload for this weapon until you're out of combat. And then Extrovert. Final blows while near multiple combatants or near nightmares restores health. That sounds good. And it has an empty mod socket and an empty deep sight socket. So get your sockets filled. All right, the Ikelos hand cannon. That's a great brand. And we have a little void damage there. Recoil direction straight up at 100. Let's see what we got. We have an extended barrel. I got one of those too. Fluted barrel will drop your range, give you more stability, and double your handling. And recoil direction goes down at 91. We have Seraph rounds, which overpenetrate targets and bounce off hard surfaces, so they're better indoors for bouncing. Then we got Flared Magwell, which will drop your range and stability, but give you a bit more reload speed. Triple tap, nice. Rapidly landing precision hits will return one round to the magazine, so be accurate. Focused Fury, or Focused Fury, that's nice too. Dealing half of the magazine as precision damage, grants this weapon bonus damage. The shot count is reset whenever the weapon is reloaded or stowed. Then we have Rasputin's Arsenal. Breaking a target shield partially reloads this weapon's magazine, so make sure they're void and you get that to work. Then Range Masterwork, which is kind of nice. You get good impact and range on here. And of course, you get those empty sockets. So yeah, stick something in those sockets, will you? We got the Tarantula. I like to call it the Tarantula. Yes, silly idiot. Yeah, linear fusion rifle doing arc damage. Recoil direction is up 75. Looks like it's a decent spread. Then we got chambered compensator. Polygonal rifling is going to drop that spread down to 65, going like lower, I believe. And we have handling, then a little more handling. Accelerated coils, then liquid coils going to give you more impact, which is nice. Pulse monitor automatically reloads the magazine and improves weapon handling when wounded, even when this weapon is stowed. That's pretty good. I like that. And faster time to aim down sights. Charge time masterwork to get the shots out faster, and an empty mod socket. We're just about halfway there, living off of a prayer. That's a terrible... It didn't work in my mind either. Came out of my mouth even worse. Tarnished metal scout rifle doing arc damage. Recoil direction is up 82 and slightly to the right. So we have Arrowhead Break. Chambered Compensator is going to give you some stability at the cost of handling, and recoil direction down to the right at 62. Sounds like I'm doing a news forecast. Okay. Tactical Mag, then Steady Rounds. He's going to drop your range and reload speed, but give you stability, and that's about it. Shoot to Loot. Shooting an Orb of Power picks it up. Shooting an Ammo Brick picks it up and automatically reloads all of your equipped weapons from reserves. That is nice. Dragonfly. Precision kills create an elemental damage explosion. Then Right Hook. Dealing melee damage gives this weapon increased target acquisition and range for a short period of time. Dealing melee damage again extends the effect, so this is pretty good. And we have reload speed, masterwork, and of course we got those businesses there. And please do leave comments down below saying, hey, that's a guard roll. I really love that. That's great with this exotic. That's great with that exotic. That's great with a ham sandwich. Let me know down below, and it helps out any new players. Scout Rifle doing stasis damage. I have one of these. It's pretty nice. It is full auto, so just keep your finger on the trigger and aim for the head. We got Corkscrew Rifle, and then full bore is going to give you more range at the cost of stability and handling. Then Extended Mag, high caliber rounds. Shots from this weapon will knock the target back further. And we have range and just about like what, triples that reload speed? Yeah, triples the reload speed. Drops the airborne effectiveness a bit and takes 2 out of the magazine. Recoil direction is up at 57, and it kind of stays that way. 4th time's the charm. Rapidly landing precision hits will return 2 rounds to the magazine. That's nice. Gunshot straight. Aiming down sights increases body shot damage, decreases target acquisition. Okay. Then Vice Stinger. Damaging an enemy with this weapon has a small chance to reload the magazine and increase movement speed while aiming down sights. Bows receive faster draw speed, and swords receive faster charge rate while this perk is active. Then we got a Stability Masterwork and Empty Mod Socket. The Old Sterling. That would be my nickname when I go to a retirement home. They're going to call me that. So Auto Rifle doing some stasis damage. What do we got here? Corkscrew Rifle, and then Small Bore is going to give you some range and stability at the cost of handling. Recoil directions up 63, a little bit to the right. We got Accurized Rounds. Then Extended Mag is going to drop your range and reload speed, give you some airborne effectiveness, and 8 in the magazine. Is that really worth it? I don't think so. We got Surplus. Increase handling, reload speed, and stability for each fully charged ability. Then Focused Fury again. Field Tested. Defeating targets or dealing damage with this weapon gradually increases range, stability, handling, and reload speed. Swords gain increased charge rate and guard resistance. This isn't a sword. We got a range masterwork and empty mod socket. And we're just about done, so thank you for sticking with me. We have the deicide shotgun doing void damage. Recoil direction is up 62 to the right. This as well as full auto. Then we have small bore. Corkscrew Rifle is going to drop your range and stability a little bit and give you a little bit of handling. Then we have Extended Mag. Light Mag's going to give you some range and give you a bit more reload speed, almost double it, but drop that airborne effectiveness from 12 to 2 and take 1 out of the magazine. So don't be jumping and shooting. So we have Slide Shot. Slide and partially reloads this weapon's magazine and temporarily boosts range and stability, so slide into those shots. 1-2 Punch. Hit an enemy with every pellet in a shot. Increases melee damage for a short duration, so slide right up to them and shoot. That's going to help. And we have a Handling Masterwork and Empty Mod Socket, of course. The Koronach. Some crap like that. It's an auto rifle, and it does solar damage. Recoil directions up 83 and to the right a little bit. We have Chambered Compensator or Full Bore is going to give you range at the cost of stability, and recoil direction is going to drop down 73. Ricochet rounds, they're better off indoors because they ricochet off things. That's why they're called ricochet rounds. Then Flared Magwell is going to drop your range and stability, give you more reload speed. We have Perfect Float. Oh, should I make a poop joke? Yeah, I think I just did. Being in combat for a moderate time increases airborne effectiveness and reduces flinch until you're out of combat or off the bowl. Okay, we're done. Cascade Point. Final blows or sustained precision hits with another weapon increase this weapon's rate of fire for a short duration. And Suro Synergy. Reloading grants this weapon bonus handling and reduces incoming flinch for a short time. I will not make any more bowl jokes. Then we have Reload Speed Masterwork and Empty Mod Socket. The Palmyra B rocket launcher. And I'm not going to make a joke about, palm and rocket launch. Okay, I just did. All right, so it does stasis damage. You can put the jokes together. We got Confined Launch. Linear Compensator is going to drop your blast radius and stability but give you more velocity. Then we have High Velocity Rounds or Impact Casing is going to drop your velocity. Velocity is your speed, how fast it gets there. And drop your reload speed will give you a little bit more stability. You're only shooting one at a time. You don't need stability. Unrelenting. Rapidly defeating targets triggers health regeneration. Guardians and powerful combatants count as more than 1 kill. Then we have Frenzy. Being in combat for an extended For extended time, increases damage, handling, and reload for this weapon to out of combat. I'm skipping words. Hake Breach Armaments. This weapon deals increased damage against vehicles, turrets, barricades, and stasis crystals. Then we have reload speed and an empty mod socket. So reload speed kind of helps. What was the reload on that really quick? 33. Okay, that's going to help. The Morseleon grenade launcher. Morselion? I don't know. How do you say that? Write it in the comments and I'll read it wrong again. So it does solar damage. Recoil directions 78 up towards the right. We have quick launch. Smart drift control is going to drop the velocity and handling, but give you some stability. And also recoil direction goes up 93, so it tightens up a bit, goes straight down the middle. We have alloy casing, then augmented drums, going to give you stability, drop that reload speed from 52 down to 2, and give you 2 in the magazine. That's really gross. I don't like that. Perpetual motion. This weapon gains bonus stability, handling, and reload speed while the wielder is in motion, so keep running. Danger zone. Wait. Okay, you know that 80s song. The blast radius of this weapon increases when surrounded by combatants. While active, this weapon deals significantly less damage to the wielder. My mouth is not working that much anymore. And Hake Breach Armaments again. Then we have a range masterwork. Alright, so that's about it. Of course, you can get some doodles from him. Thank you, Banshee. Thank you, everybody who joined in. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that silly stuff. Share the video. Links down in the description. Go do whatever you can to support the channel. Thank you, everybody, all channel members, everybody who donates, buys the merch, and does everything. Thank you, everybody who does support the channel. You guys are awesome. You guys are great. Haven't done that in a while, so if you stayed around, you got to hear it. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you real soon in the next video. Enjoy your week.